We had one penalty, which was a positive. And then special teams, I thought our return game was good. We didn't have but one punt, and then we got Bucker a field goal, which was great, man. He did a nice job of that thing, drilled it. All in all, a good night. I mean, I could keep going here, but it was one of those good nights. So, time's yours.
Andy, you mentioned the line right away. What did you see from Jalen Moore? How did that all play out?
Yeah, Jalen, I thought did a nice job. He just had a baby too, which is a great thing. So last night or early this morning, however you want to put it, but he stepped in. Josh was gone for personal reasons, so for him to step in was a nice thing, and I thought he did a nice job. And tribute to Andy for rolling those guys during the week and getting that part done.
And when did you realize or understand you wouldn't have Josh, and when might you expect him back?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. When he's back, he's got to take care of that, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But we were aware of it. Yeah.
You just learned today or last night?
Does it matter if I?
Coach Reid, how did y'all go from 13 penalties last week to 0 accepted this week?
Yeah, so penalties are kind of a crazy thing. So it's sometimes they come in waves. So I thought the officials did a nice job, but I thought our guys did a nice job of correcting some of those, with a good conscious effort to put forward there. So, yeah, it was a positive, though, really.
Andy, the initial fourth down that you went for inside the 10-yard line, just take me through that decision.
Yeah, the decision, I thought it was the right thing to do, especially when you're playing a team that scores a lot of points. But I just thought it was the right way to go. Those are all subjective decisions, and then I know if you talk to the stats guy, they're going to tell you to go for about every fourth down. And Frazier does a good job of keeping it within reason. So, but listen, it was the right time to do that.
The way the offense has been playing, last week, and then the way they started out the game, does that make that decision? Does that kind of swing?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it helps when we're doing okay. Yeah, and that sure does. Yeah.
Andy, you mentioned the game planning offensively and defensively, but to what do you attribute kind of the surge in the last 3 weeks or so and how the offense has been?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've said this, but getting one back was a big thing. Xavier brings a lot of energy, and he can do a lot of things for you. And then he has an attitude there that he brings, and getting Reid back in the building, I also think was a big part. I think they felt that they were whole again, at least by body there. So that was positive. Having them back clean there. My hat goes off to our fans. What a great job they did. It's a tough place to play, and they truly are the 12th man in there. So we appreciate them a ton. Defensively and offensively, I thought the coordinators just had great game plans, and with the coaches, the assistant coach, I thought they did a nice job likewise. And then there were some good personal things that went on. Pat Mahomes, he had a great day, and then Kelce, it was great to see him rolling 6 catches for 78 yards. Hollywood getting him into the mix, and he did a nice job. Pacheco had a nice day, and all of that because the offensive line played well. Andy Heck does a heck of a job with that, no pun intended. And then 6.1 yards per play, which was great there. Defensively, Connor had 12 tackles, led the team in tackles. David does a great job with that secondary group there, and we ask him to do a ton. We play a lot of guys, and him getting those guys organized and going is a good. He did a nice job. Omenihu, that fourth quarter sack was big, but I thought they really bowed up the second half there. And Joe Cullen brings a lot of energy to the team and to that group, and did a good job there. So that goes off to those guys. And then we had one.
Taylor Swift made it to Arrowhead Stadium to cheer for Travis Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs. The life of a showgirl pop superstar appeared at her third game of the season, which saw the Detroit Lions playing on the Chiefs' turf on Sunday, October 12th, after missing Week 5 against the Jacksonville Jaguars, Week 3's matchup against the Giants at MetLife Stadium, and the season opener in Brazil against the Chargers. She had a conflict for the game in Florida, appearing with Jimmy Fallon on The Tonight Show to promote her 12th studio album. NBC Sports posted a video of the star hugging Ed Kelce in the suite with the caption, "Taylor Swift." Caitlin Clark and the Kelce family are all in on Sunday night. The singer wore a black Chiefs dress with red lettering, and her hair was up in a ponytail, showing her support for the team in true Chiefs fashion. During the September 14th Super Bowl rematch against the Eagles, Swifties believed they caught a glimpse of Swift arriving in Kansas City, but instead of the usual tunnel entrance, cell phones captured her bodyguard mother, Andrea Swift, and brother Austin Swift walking on the other side of a portable black wall, which created quite a buzz among fans who were eagerly waiting to spot the pop star. The 35-year-old singer has been a regular presence at Chiefs games since her relationship with tight end Travis Kelce became public, and fans have been thrilled to see her supporting her boyfriend from the stands. The added layer of secrecy may reflect heightened concerns for privacy, as Swift and her team have been taking extra precautions when it comes to her public appearances at the stadium. The portable black wall and alternative entrance routes suggest that her security team is working overtime to ensure her safety while still allowing her to enjoy the games. On September 23rd, a Los Angeles judge granted Swift a 5-year restraining order against Brian Jason Wagner, a 45-year-old man accused of repeatedly appearing at her residence and insisting she was the mother of his son. Court documents say Wagner also sent concerning and threatening messages to Swift, and her staff behavior she described as deeply unsettling and frightening. In her petition, Swift said the encounters left her with a fear of imminent harm to herself and her family, which is why she sought legal protection. If you're enjoying these updates about Taylor and Travis, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future stories. The order bars Wagner from contacting her in any form requires him to surrender any firearms and mandates he stay at least 100 yards from her home workplace and vehicles, giving Swift the legal protection she needs to feel safe. Wagner did not appear at the hearing, which resulted in the judge granting the restraining order without any contest. Swift's appearance at Arrowhead comes after she wrapped up several weeks of promotional activities for her latest album, and she seemed relaxed and happy to be back supporting Kelce and the Chiefs. Fans in the suite and throughout the stadium were excited to see her there, and many took to social media to share photos and videos of the pop superstar enjoying the game. The relationship between Swift and Kelce has been one of the most talked-about celebrity pairings in recent months, with fans from both the music and sports worlds following their every move. Swift's presence at Chiefs games has brought even more attention to the team, with TV cameras frequently panning to her suite during broadcasts, and commentators often mentioning her attendance. The Chiefs have had a strong season so far, and having Swift in the stands cheering them on has become a good luck charm for many fans who believe her presence brings positive energy to the team. As the season continues, fans will be watching closely to see which games Swift attends and how the Chiefs perform when she's there supporting Kelce. The security measures taken to protect Swift's privacy and safety show just how seriously her team takes these concerns, especially in light of the recent restraining order. Despite these challenges, Swift continues to show up for Kelce and the Chiefs, proving that she's committed to supporting her boyfriend even when it means dealing with increased public scrutiny and security concerns. The couple has become a fixture in both entertainment and sports news, with every appearance together generating headlines and social media buzz. As Swift balances her music career, promotional obligations, and personal life, fans appreciate seeing her take time to support Kelce at his games, and the Chiefs organization has welcomed her presence at Arrowhead Stadium. The October 12th game against the Detroit Lions was another opportunity for Swift to show her Chiefs pride and spend time with the Kelce family, who have embraced her warmly. With the season still in full swing, there will be many more opportunities for Swift to attend games and cheer on her boyfriend as he and the Chiefs chase another championship.